anyways, that's gonna be it. For anyone in Gen Z that's actually worried about a draft and war,
I don't even think. Look, I feel like with Gen Z, they've actually time has allowed Gen Z to realize that, you know what, we actually we can see, number one, the bullshit. We can see through certain veils where it's like, yes, we get the fact that older generations were taking things seriously. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna take these things as serious as, the older generations were. For example, whatever it is that we fight for, like how our governments take care of us. You know what I'm saying? Things like the benefits that we're supposed to expect from our government. A whole lot of people are not even dependent on their government anymore. And this is separate from the US. This is just like Gen Z across the board. Cause I even see in South Africa, you know what I'm saying? Like where we at, bro, it's like, yo, the people has lost so much trust in their own government. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even forget the promises, bro. The fact that these niggas are still there leading us, leading folks. You feel what I'm saying? Things like maybe policies of foreign relations, like with foreigners, people like that. You know what I'm saying? Things like the job market being just so dry, stale. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, the government just expects a bunch of, these youngins to go to war for a country that doesn't even think for their own people. I feel like that kind of angle can drive people like Gen Zs to be like, man, fuck that, you go fight this shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's like, yo, I've never, like, what is a country without their military muscle at the same time, right? So I feel like that's where drastic measures are like taken for like the military to go on online platforms, like Twitch, live streaming platforms to just go recruit motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? But then it's like, yo, how else would y'all expect these kids to behave, bro? They've lost all hope in whatever seems to be governing them. You know what I mean? These cats is, giving themselves game on how to be independent within their own corners of existence, brother. You know what I mean? There are those that are still compliant enough to, insert themselves within maybe government work positions. Military though, knowing that I got the potential to go and lose shit, whatever can happen. Like anything can happen there. I could lose my sanity there, bro. Come back on some PTSD, sick as fuck. You see how they treat veterans these days. You're like, what? Nah, these guys ain't honored enough, bro. Like I'm gonna need like, I'm saying something, man. I don't know, much more significant for me, bro. Or something that just actually symbolizes the fact that the government fucks with us enough for us to go and be proud enough for this country to go, you know what I'm saying? Go risk my life for it type shit. That's what it just boils down to. But, it's all of that I said on top of just, the overstimulation of Gen Z. You know what I'm saying? These boys and girls is so, oversensitized by all this new technology, bro. All this new, you know what I'm saying? All these new platforms of existence and being, and just building themselves, bro. We got the online universe. We got the online space now. What the fuck? What the hell niggas doing, like, trying to go fight for their country, like, out in the field out there. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you can really run shit up, as a content creator. Niggas is streaming now. You feel me? Niggas is doing shit like trading now. I'm talking about the access to that shit in terms of, back then it could be just only big banks doing trading and this, that, and the third, right? Foreign investments. Like now you got apps that could just give you that shit. Different ways of just growing your financial capacity, bro. Niggas is just like chilled off of that. Feel me? And then they hit the gym and go like clap some cheeks in the bathroom of the gym or the church, bro. We be clapping cheeks in churches now, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's tough. It don't get no more exciting than that, brother. Now you wanna come here and tell me about potentially losing my life out there in the world, nigga? Man, what? Watch out, gang. Watch out, bro. Don't get your stupid ass out my face with that whole little, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's me. That's just like the generation. Like I see it, you see it. That's how this is how these people think, bro. And they grown now too, so you know they're within their skin. They've grown comfortable within their skin and shit like that. But anyway, shout out my boy Tommy, is it NFG? Yeah, for your POV on it.